Who should be and who will be the new #1?
Well, Dana, as far as will be right now, Texas probably has the inside track on that because they are ranked #2, and they tend to just move people up. But I don't think Ohio State ever should have left being #1 to begin with. We talked about that on Monday, that losing at the Kohl Center to Wisconsin, no great shame, by 4 points. I would have kept the Buckeyes in that slot all along based on their overall body of work with just one loss and in a tough place to play against a great team. And I think they only strengthened their case last night by beating Michigan State. Michigan State desperate for victories, but Ohio State bounced back, had a little bit of a rough start first half, back and forth, but then kind of slowly exerted control on that game. And I thought that was a really kind of important bounce back statement from Ohio State, that we weren't going to let the first loss of the season overshadow what we're doing or knock us off our path.
We'll get to Texas in a minute, but I want to stay on Michigan State here. Preseason #2 in the country, and you mentioned last night desperate to try to get a win, and they didn't. What are the chances that the Spartans make the NCAA tournament?
Well, they're damaged, but I think they're still alive, no doubt about it. That was, if they had gotten that win, that might have been the thing that put them in. But losing at Ohio State is not the kind of thing that ruins your season. What they need to do still, they need at least one more quality win. They've got that chance with Purdue coming to East Lansing on February 26th. If they can get that victory and avoid any bad defeats, I think they're going to be in a good position going into the Big Ten tournament. Win one game there, maybe two, and I think Michigan State's going to get in. It's been an incredibly disappointing season for the Spartans and for Tom Izzo, but it's not over yet. I still think that there's some fight in that team, and there's a good chance they're going to get into the dance. But strength of schedule certainly helping them out.
We'll go to Texas now. Jordan Hamilton certainly helping their cause this year. They're back in action tonight against Oklahoma State. What's been the key to the development of Hamilton into one of the best players we're watching this year?
Yeah, Dana, really, I think he's a much more mature player. He's thinking less about himself and how many points he's scoring, not consumed with his shooting all the time. He's moving better without the ball. I still think he can do a better job of that, but he's doing more running off of screens to get himself open, and he's just a fantastic player with the ball in his hands. I mean, he's a great shooter. He's got mid-range game. He's got outside game. He's got post-up game, handles the ball well enough, big enough at 6'7" that he's a matchup problem for smaller guys, and as I said, has the range to be a matchup problem for bigger guys. So his maturation, I think, from last season when he was a little bit of a selfish freshman is probably the biggest key to Texas' step forward to this point.